How are we doing all? It's just Stipe back here to do another review. For today's review, I've chosen to do a fat burner mainly because, look, for me, this is one of those, I don't get paid to do this, so I would never fake doing anything for it. And recently, I haven't really been able to train. I've not done any upper body for a good few months now. As you can tell, I've lost all my muscle mass. So I haven't really been bothering with pre-workouts unless I do some legs, and you can only do so much legs so often. So I still sometimes use the fat burner for other things, whether it's cardio, if I connect my warehouse work and cardio, and sometimes I even take it for legs because I don't really necessarily care about legs and pumps. The way that I view fat burners for the most part is does give you enough energy, a little bit of that sweating, and if it can reduce appetite, that's another fucking big bonus. The thing is, the reality, unless it's got some whack-ass stim in there, it's probably not going to really reduce your appetite. It's, the Excelsiors, etc., those are the ones that reduce your appetite. They also probably have some type of illegal fucking properties in there. The one I have today is from Inspired, and it's their one called Ember. Now, I've used Inspired before. Their Big Black is a fucking great pre-workout. If the flavors were a bit better, I would have liked it even more. It basically reminded me almost as a carbon copy of Alpha Line Supreme, which is a big fucking notch on its belt to say, because that's one of my all-time favorite pre-workouts as well. The flavor that I have here is Island Vibes, aka Tropical. It's actually a pretty decent flavor. Inspired is known for pretty fucking lackluster flavors, in my opinion. I've tried one of their intras back probably a year ago from my mates, and it was pretty shit. And then, Big Black was pretty average, if not bad. But this one is actually quite nice. It's actually enjoyable to sip on. I like it with more water than it says. I like it in 450, mils of water. It just makes it taste even better. It doesn't taste too chemically. It's just got a very straightforward, basic tropical flavor. The design of it is fucking wicked. I don't know how much justice this phone will do to it, but it's fucking gorgeous. It's rare that you get this much detail on a pre-workout, a fat burner, etc. Let's look at first the ingredients panel. So you got L-carnitine at 1500 milligrams. You got dandelion extract at 300 milligrams. You got Cissus quadrangularis extract. I actually don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a different name for something we see often though. At 200 milligrams, you got ashwagandha, KSM 66 specifically at 300 milligrams. I find, if I'm being honest with you, I'm not a fan of ashwagandha. I'll do a review on that soon actually. We got GBB Go, which is just gamma-butyrylbutane. That at 50 milligrams. We got Theobroma cacao extract, 125. Pretty decent label so far. And then we got another one, which is their 2 Liddy Reborn Matrix, which is a fucking cringe title because you'd think a fucking 14-year-old wrote it, but whatever. Caffeine anhydrous at 350 milligrams. Alpha GPC at 100 milligrams. Bitter orange extract at 30 milligrams. And green coffee bean extract, 25. It's a bit weird because we got alpha GPC at 100 milligrams, and that's a standout feature because it's so low, but it's in there nonetheless. And then you got estrogen at 25 milligrams. Alrighty, what's my thought on the label? I think the label is okay. It could be better, that's for sure. Now, I believe it was TJ did a review on it, and he really liked it. My verdict on this is it's pretty good, but it's not really anything great. It doesn't give a really high amount of energy, a really good amount of sweat, really good focus or anything like that. It kind of does everything pretty good. Pretty good is the best way that I could explain this. I wouldn't ever say don't buy it if somebody's like, man, I really want to get it. Because it tastes good, you get 30 servings. I mean, just on the mere fact that you're getting 30 servings, it's all right. But it doesn't really hit very hard. And it almost doesn't feel much different than an energy drink, if I'm being honest with you. 350 milligrams of caffeine, you'd probably want it to hit a bit harder. Now, if you wanted it, I guess at 30 servings, what I'm trying to say is, if If you maybe wanted to do like a scoop and a quarter, maybe that would give you a bigger boost of energy. The only reason that I'm struggling with giving this a better review is I reviewed a fat burner by USN, I think it is, supplements. It was fucking dog shit cheap. Tiny little scoop. It did have 400 milligrams of caffeine and like a quarter or half a gram of alpha yohimbine, or milligram, sorry. But man, that's a good fat burner. Like that energy for 4 hours, hits you nice and hard and smooth. Like this doesn't seem to do that, and it's more expensive. So I'm not saying this is bad. I'm just saying I feel like Inspired kind of missed something with this. I don't know exactly what. Maybe them putting the alpha GPC to 600 milligrams. I don't know if it offsets the flavor. I don't know if it changes it from a 30 to a 20 serving, etc. But it might give it that more focus. And then when you're focused, you just tend to have more drive and energy. But just seems like something's missing from this. And that's a bit annoying because I really like this brand. And if it's kind of weird that I haven't tried their Devastate of the Union, because that's meant to be one of the all-time great pre's. But yeah, anyways, that's my review for the Ember from Inspired. Look, I'm hoping if you have tried it, it works better for you. Maybe it's just a me thing. Maybe one of those ingredients in there doesn't work well with me, but it does for you. Alright, peace.